Hey everyone, it is Amp King 101 bringing you some Madden 15 gameplay for the MSE Sim League Week 8. There is no video for Week 7. Something mishappened on the Daddy League website that we use, and so it simmed Week 7 for everybody. I ended up with a loss to the Ravens, 41-9 in that sim loss. No injuries, thankfully, but Matt Ryan is not looking too good. Gonna have some troubles with him this game, I believe. But kicking off with the Lions here at London, and so we'll see how this goes. Kicking off the ball, Falcons start by kicking it off to the Lions. And again, doing some live commentary. So, again, my apologies if I stutter or if I trail off. Because, like I said last time, while I'm doing commentary, I'm also trying to win the game. So, the last user game that was played was actually a really good game, coming down to the wire, winning the game with 3 seconds left on the clock, the pass going into the end zone as the clock hit 0. So that was a fun game. And the Falcons are looking to get a win here after that sim loss. The Lions looking to get a big win here off the Falcons. And a dropped interception. That one, I believe, by Croy Bierman. Breaks up the play, but that would have been a huge star if he would have gotten that interception and been able to get a pick 6, or at least, start their drive early. But the Lions getting one more chance at a play here. And they get the first down, and that will extend the drive. That one for 6 yards. And the Falcons are going to really have to play conservatively, especially with the kind of talent that the Lions have on offense, especially with Calvin Johnson. Certainly going to have some difficulty there. They're hoping not to have too much. The Lions looking to go up on the board quickly, as the biggest asset that the Falcons have had so far is their defense, their ability to keep the offense in the game. And a screen pass there, but it is quickly stopped for a loss. And that puts the Falcons in an advantageous position. And it is luckily overthrown wide open, but it is overthrown by Matthew Stafford. And that will be a 3 and out, and that is a good sign for the Falcons. The defense holding well. I mean, technically that was Matthew Stafford overthrowing, but the ability to capitalize on the other plays beforehand to bring the 3 and out. And the Falcons offense is looking to capitalize, especially after that tough loss to the Ravens. And Taliaferro with a 10-yard run right off the bat, an 11-yard run. And Matt Ryan in the Baltimore game throwing 2 interceptions. And a good read there. Oh, and Taliaferro is injured. That is not a good sign at all. They're going to hope Taliaferro can come back, but that is not a good sign in the least bit. And it is intercepted. Roddy White looked open, but that was a great play by Slay. And it is intercepted on that play. And the Lions take the ball right back after giving it away. The Falcons are certainly not happy about that at all. That confidence hit that Matt Ryan took on the last game, just not able to get over that. And first throws it directly to the defender. And another run and broken tackles all around. And that one's going to go for 6. And a great play by, I'm not sure who their running back is, but a great play for the Lions there. And able to get off to an early start. And the Falcons will need to get on the board here. They cannot turn the ball over. They cannot make any mistakes. And with Taliaferro being out for the rest of the game, Steven Jackson is really going to have to carry the load running the ball. And Steven Jackson, first run, not able to do anything there. Gets tackled as he gets back to the line of scrimmage. And bad read. I think Matt Ryan thought that he was going to come down, and instead he follows the ball. After floating it to Julio Jones. And Matt Ryan just is not having a good day at all. Julio not reacting to that play at all. And we can already tell this is not going to be a good game for Ryan. Not going to be a good day for the Falcons. That loss to Baltimore really hurting them after going 2-0 the last 2 games. Winning their last 2 games before meeting up with Baltimore. And the Lions are going to look to go to the air. And it is completed. And that one goes to Calvin Johnson, I believe. And they're able to stop the run there. Oh, and the running back is Reggie Bush. And again, getting the first down. And the Falcons just cannot stop the Lions right now. And just able to get the ball away from Calvin Johnson there. Matthew Stafford was hoping Calvin Johnson would go up for that one, and they were able to just get it out of his grasp. And Bierman not able to get the interception there, was in position, but could not react quick enough. And a huge sack on the play by Tyson Jackson will give them another shot at least tying the game. Still first quarter, this is anybody's game, but the Falcons are going to have to move the ball on this to get any type of consistency back in this game. If they cannot at least get something on the board here, I don't think that they'll be able to win this game. And Steven Jackson not able to get much there. Only about 4 yards on that play. And Matt Ryan not able to get the ball off, was looking to go deep, but can't get the ball off on that one. Called a max protection, it looked like, but could not get the play off in time. And again, intercepted. The Lions just moving so fast. On defense, Matt Ryan cannot get it to his receivers. Generally able to in semi-close coverage like that, but that confidence loss really affecting him right now. And that, I believe, signals the end of the game. I don't think that they will be able to come back. They're certainly going to try, but I don't believe they will be able to. I don't think that the defense can make up for the lack of offense in this game. And a short throw right there for a completion, gets a couple on that one. And not able to intercept the ball there. It bounces out. And thankfully that's going to be a punt, but they are definitely having difficulty right now. And that one goes out of bounds at the 22. And Matt Ryan's got to get a completion somehow. And Matt Ryan just running the ball there, nobody open. Matt Ryan not feeling comfortable in the pocket at all. And they're choosing to run the ball here, and they get a first down. At some point, Matt Ryan's going to have to throw the ball again. And none of his team members can be looking forward to that right now. And this offense is just falling apart. And that is a decent run for a bit of yardage. Second and 2. And they're going to run this one up the middle. And they do get a first down, I believe. I do believe they get the first down there. And Matt Ryan does get his first completion of the game. And that one will go for 5. And Douglas wide open and tries to break the tackle but does not, and that he gets about 11 yards on that one. And Steven Jackson just barely gets touched on the hip and falls. And that loss to Taliaferro is going to hurt badly. And they get another completion to Julio there. And that's for 4 yards, I believe. And Julio Jones gets the ball. And Steven Jackson taken down just short of the goal line. And they're going to try to power this up the gut here. And Steven Jackson does it. He gets 7 on the board. And the Falcons tie this game. It's all going to come to what can happen on defense here. Can the defense hold, or will the Lions be able to find the end zone again? A very solid drive by the Falcons there. And that will signal the 2-minute warning. And a very close call there. Lucky that that was not completed. And not intercepted there. Perfect position for an interception, and they do not get it at all there. And they get a stop there. The Falcons will get the ball back with 1 minute and 29 seconds left. And they kick it out of bounds at the 36-yard line. And Steven Jackson getting about 12 there. Matt Ryan reading the defense and getting it to Toilolo for a couple yards on the gain there. Matt Ryan not able to get it off there. And they will call their second timeout. Tries to throw it away there, but doesn't. Is not able to. They're going to try to get one off quickly here. Not able to, and with 2 seconds left. They are going to kneel the ball. And that will take them to half. Rather than turn the ball over and hurt Matt Ryan's confidence even more. And they will kneel the ball in the end zone for the touchback. And this game being a very, very defensive game. And the Falcons really have to move the ball. If they cannot move the ball, that's game over. As the Lions have been pretty decent at moving the ball. And those blitzes just getting through. And Matt Ryan is not comfortable in the pocket at all. And Harry Douglas over the middle, getting the first down on that one. And Steven Jackson with a big run there. And Toilolo getting the completion there. And Toilolo being a decent tight end, but not being the tight end that the Falcons are used to in the likes of Tony Gonzalez. They lost a really big piece of their game this last offseason. And Roddy White deep and is able to get it on the sideline there. And Matt Ryan looking like he's gotten a bit of his confidence back. And Steven Jackson up the middle again. And that's Julio in the end zone. The first completed touchdown in 2 weeks by Matt Ryan. And that will put them up by 7 points. And the interesting part is that while the Falcons defense is not a great defense, their skill levels are not quite high, but the coach is just able to call a scheme that is able to make this low-rated offense work fairly decently. Especially showing there with those 2 big interceptions early on by the Lions. Yet the Falcons have been able to keep in this game mostly because their defense has been able to hold strong. And the Saints are watching in right now. Looking forward to going against them. Oh, and it's intercepted, but it's off on the sidelines, and he is not able to get that one. And that is a lucky. That is a lucky call for the Lions right there. Oh, and Chris Johnson, Megatron, down the sideline. And the Falcons defense not able to hold solid there, and that really hurts the the chances of the Falcons winning this game. They're going to have to move the ball efficiently here, and that one's to Roddy White. And I may have said Chris Johnson. I meant Calvin Johnson, also known as Megatron. And the Falcons are really trying to move this ball down the field, but they're being met with some resistance here in the Lions defense. And Steven Jackson not able to get hit the hole quick enough, and he is brought down. And Steven Jackson putting up a good game after Lorenzo Taliaferro went out with that injury. And Julio over the middle. And the Falcons indeed are trying to run a balanced game with the Lions, because the Lions certainly have had the upper hand the beginning of this game. Fourth quarter now, as the shadows begin to shift on the field. And Steven Jackson almost getting the first down there. Big play on first down. And they're able to get off a block there. And he cannot get it to Julio. He tries over the middle, but the defense is able to get there just quick enough. And they get the field goal there. And their return game has actually been pretty good. The Lions putting up a hell of a fight. And Reggie Bush has not been a factor so far since that first big run that he had for a touchdown. And that halfback screen will go all the way. And Reggie Bush again with a huge play there. And that one is a difficult one to swallow. That was a one-play touchdown. And the Falcons are going to need to pull something out here. They are in a bad way. And that's Douglas over the middle. And Jacoby Ford injured with a strained knee. And this defensive rush has been ungodly in their play so far. And Douglas again over the middle. Harry Douglas being such a factor this season. Because you can cover Julio, you can cover Roddy, but you cannot always cover all three. And Steven Jackson gets the catch there. And Ryan makes a few adjustments at the line. And Steven Jackson tries to fall forward, but does not get the first down. And Steven Jackson will get the first down there. And that will give the Falcons, that will extend their drive. And Steven Jackson just playing a great game so far. If this would have been the Steven Jackson that showed up in the beginning of this season, chances are he never would have been demoted. And Steven Jackson may have gotten the first down there. He gets 3rd and inches. And it all comes down to this play. And they get the first down here. And this is certainly a tough outing. And Steven Jackson really being a factor so far. And he tries that to Julio there. And that is Julio over the middle with a curl route. And Jones makes a great play there. And now they have to keep them out of the end zone. They choose not to go for two just in case they are able to get the field goal. And now it all comes down to defense. This is the Falcons' game to lose. And Calvin Johnson not able to get anything there on the screen. And a sack there. And it cannot get intercepted. And they get the stop. And that will give this game to the Falcons. They will kneel the ball here. And that will be game. The Falcons are able to pull out a great victory here as the clock runs out. And that will be a great comeback by Matt Ryan. That should give him a confidence boost. And that will be game. We will see you when week 9 is on the docket. And thank you for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, good night.